Hello everyone, if you made it this far, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this series that I made. This is basically the end video for this entire series. This is just going to be a quick recap conclusion on the entire series. Although this series is not perfect, and maybe there might be some more information that I could have said or added, I hope it is good enough to give people a basic understanding to form their own critical thinking skills or come up with their own ideas to make better choices in their own life. So now that this series is over, let me take you on the quick summary outline on what this series was about. So in the first parts, I'm going to call them major sections, and in the major sections, they had mini sections. So in the major section, we had the first one, which is foundations, to build up your knowledge. And in that one, we had 4 parts with a bonus part. And the first part was RSN, to know resources, network, and skills. And then the second part was the 3 Rs. These are other traits that successful people have, which is being resourceful, reliable, and respectful. And then we had the third part, which is the 3 A's, 3 action verbs that people should practice and do often in their daily life, which is to ask questions, analyze, assess, and apply and assimilate. And then we had the fourth part, which is the 3 M's. This one is for just money stuff, which is to manifest work, maintain your money or your wealth, and then multiply your wealth. And then in the bonus one, we had the 3 P's, which was basically more traits that people should have or practice, which is being passionate, persuasive, and persistent. And then in the second major section, which is about awareness and encompassing awareness, we had the 3 C's, which was chaos, control, and capitalize. And then the sixth part, we had the 3 W's, common weapons that you're going to see throughout history and the timeline to hopefully make you aware about, which is global pandemics, global wars with financial destruction, and then global propaganda like advertising, marketing, and all that good stuff. And then the seventh part, we had the 3 E's, or the etiquette of misconceptions from the following, like fake hype into materialism and consumerism, education, jobs, career ladders, and double standards of living, basically. And then thoughtless sacrifices for the better, which goes all around like the social and mental aspect of living life in general, with all the gaslighting, hard work, sweet talk, bait and switch, persuasion, those common tactics. And then in the next major section, we talked about understanding. And in the 8th part, we talked about the theories of the living universe, which were replacement theory, recycled theory, and destructive theory. And then in the 9th part, we talked about the different flows of life and consequences of living, such as follow the leader, survival, and black and white. And in terms of games, it's basically follow the leader game, like Simon says. The survival game, basically, you're going to do whatever it takes. So like the Hunger Games. And then the black and white is like a chess game or Monopoly. And then in the 10th part, we talked about the meta of living for any era, which involved scenarios for rich, poor, and disabled individuals. And then lastly, in the 11th part, we ended the series with the 3 H's to learn about very important traits that are humble, honest, and helpful. And with that, that's it for this series. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I tried my best to explain it, and I didn't want to have too much influence from a lot of sources that is also readily available to people. I wanted to add a perspective that was new and unique. So I hope I did that well or all right. And if I was wrong or right, who knows? But I hope you enjoyed this series and can take something away from it if there was anything useful. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video or whenever. With that being said, thank you for tuning into this web series and series that I made. I really enjoyed making it with whatever resources I had. Thank you very much. So, to wrap up this series, I hope I did a good job explaining everything. Hopefully you are now an empowered individual and you will be able to make better decisions in life and make the right choices and become successful in whatever you're trying to accomplish in your goals and dreams. And always remember, your life can change in an instant, so whatever rough situations you're going through, don't be discouraged too much, and remember to be nice and have fun.